But at the end of the day, yeah, bro, I feel like at 1.4, that place to move back, I respect what Libya was doing because, people like Harriet, and they came here, they got their knowledge and they went back home and, they're doing their part. As much as like
they killed Gaddafi though, fam.
Yeah, they killed Gaddafi, but even though Harriet, some people that we knew, like that went to school with us, they came here for education from Libya. I'm guessing they could have probably stayed here if they wanted to, but they all went back and they're doing their part, innit? Like they learned what they learned and they took that back and they're doing their part. He's doing his part.
But one thing that stands out to me about Libya, like their infrastructure economically, and to do anything to do with just like the structure of the whole country was like was properly in place when Gaddafi was in charge. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get married, like you get like a certain amount of money get put in your bank account. Like if education was free, you know what I'm saying? Like there was incentives for people that were living there. So like the infrastructure in Libya was just on a level which Africa has never seen before. You know what I'm saying? Because things were very structured and also using resources, because obviously Libya sitting on a lot of gold in it. So like they were using their resources to build up the economy. So and even with gold and oil, actually the main resource is oil in it. So like even when they used to export oil and all that and make money from that, like that money from the oil used to get put into Libyans' bank accounts. So it wouldn't be a lot of money, but it would be like a percentage of the money that from the oil will get put into Libyans' bank accounts. So it's just a different level of organization, fam.
Yeah, to be fair, it was trying to make like a central bank of Africa and start trading with gold and all that stuff. Like,
shut up, boy, Gaddafi.
Get rid of him. But yeah, to be fair, I feel like this is the first year where I've like actually questioned like. To be fair, I've questioned why I've been in the UK for a while, but it's the first year where I'm thinking like.
But we're having this conversation like we have to understand that at the end of the day, yeah, our parents, like when they were back in their own home countries, they had to make this decision as well and take a leap of faith, right? They had to make a choice before shit got bad in our own countries. Like, yo, is this place the right place for me to live in? Do you know what I mean? And I feel like we owe them that much to do. We owe them that much to do the same as well, to take that leap of faith. Because these guys did not have a safety net, bro. We got so many safety nets, it's unbelievable. We've got passports, we can just be like, yo, I don't like this place, I'm going back.
Yeah.
I don't like this place, I'm going to switch to this country. Or these guys don't even have that. They only had one-way ticket. Like, and then they had us as well. Like, we don't have any kids. They had kids, bro. They had, like, family dependent on them. But they were like, you know what? It's got this one ticket. I'm going to go for that 3-point range shot. Do you know what I mean? I feel like we owe them, like, times 3, those 3 jump shots, bro. We owe them flipping Kobe Bryant 3 shots, bro. I'm telling you. We have to do it for us, actually, for them as well, man. Because, what do we have to lose, though?
I think what we need to do is, my idea from now, what I've been thinking is, once you get a house here, then leave. That's it. Yeah. And then when you do have kids, you get them their passport, their citizenship. They've got property here, and you tell them, you do the same. You go wherever you're going, buy a house, come back, and start, building back home, and then continue that way. Buy property, gain property abroad, come back home and start building. Do you know what I mean? Because they can never take that property. Well, they can actually. The Queen can take that property because no one can own land in the UK because it all belongs to the Queen, which is crazy. But yeah.
Even your car. That's why you got number plates, fam. Because your car can get taken away from you today. You never see it again. From the government, isn't it?
It's mad, isn't it? I feel like I've tried, and this place, is not a place for you to, make it. And it's like, if you want to live good, you're never gonna live good here. You're gonna settle for everything, whether it be, it's gonna sound mad, but whether it be your house, your car, where you live, even your wife, you have to settle.
Hey, it is what it is, bro. Yeah, I'm right, man.
Because I know at this point, yeah, if I went back to Niger and I got like, if I was working the same job that I was working here, everything, same lifestyle, come on, man. You'd have a big house, a nice car, and a great family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll say I'll come here and have my kid answering back from
like, yeah, your kids will be disrespecting you, innit? When you know you can pull out that belt with no shame, bro. You can just pull it.
I'm telling you, you're like boondocks, fam.
Now you have to think twice. Your kid will just disrespect you, you know. You just gotta sleep on it.
I have to sit him down and try to explain to him, you know, why he can't do something. Because I said so, nigga. That's why you can't.
Nah, but you know what? I come to the conclusion here that in the UK, like, it's just good for the economy. That if you come in here as an outsider, as an immigrant, like, come here with like an intention of stacking your peas up and doing what you need to do and leave, because it's not really an ideal place for like an abundance of living. You know what I mean? You're just it's like it's satisfactory.
Man, do a fuse ODG, make one charter hit, get your keys and go back to Ghana, build house.
It's back in Ghana now, yeah, fuse.
Yeah, it's back in Ghana. It's chilling.
The time, he made one track, got his peas, went to Ghana, built houses. That's it.
Oh, he built houses in Ghana, yeah?
Yeah, I think he's got bare yards in Ghana.
Smart guy though. Very smart guy for that. Like, that's very smart, man.
And he will always be known as like a UK artist. You get me?
He's a very smart guy, man. You know, now he's living large, bro. Like, I'm telling you, when I even went to Zim, yeah, like, you know, like when I went to Zim, yeah, and you know, like when I went that last year, yeah, and now with my cousin, you will get up in the morning and we'll go for like 2-hour walks, you know, like in my city and stuff. Go for like you know, get up in the morning, me and him, and we just walk around like the area and the neighborhoods and stuff, yeah. And bro, like, some of these houses that we're seeing are ridiculous. Some of these houses we're seeing ridiculous, and I bet you those houses there are not even that expensive.
They're not.
They're not expensive, but it's ridiculous. We saw like a house, like Chid and Sims, house on the hills. You know, there's a house on the hill.
Because in Zim, what you got to do is buy the land, yeah. Once you buy the land, fam, like, you do whatever you want to do, innit?
Do you know one of those driveways, yeah? Like, just the neighborhood looks like you're not even in Af, bro. Just the neighborhood did not look like you were in Af. Like, it looked like you were in America or something, or like some of these. And that's what I mean, like it's not that expensive, man. It's not that expensive, innit?
It's probably like a government area, because there's certain areas in Zim where like electric don't run out. Certain things are running, like the shops are always got like stock in there, but there's certain areas that like that, but like you find that a lot of people that live down there like work for the government and that, innit? So they prioritize those areas economically.
Yeah. Probably got their own and stuff like that.
Which is fucked up.
Even a lot of like in Chinese businesses are going to Africa and building their own areas, their own, you know, power, everything.
Communities.
Yeah, they've got their own quarters that you know, for their workers when they go to, well, especially in Niger, it's bare Chinese people there.
See, they're doing that. They're being smart. We need to go back and do that. It's mad, man.
I'm sure the Nigerians been kicking out the Chinese now, haven't they?
I don't know on a big scale, but there's still a lot there, I guess.
Yeah, because there's some illegal mining that they've been. Apparently, there's been like illegal mining that they've been doing, innit? Like, not government sanctioned, like they've been doing illegal mining, innit? So, and also this thing about them, like how they've been treating black people in China, like a retaliation to that as well, innit?
Oh, with the COVID stuff.
Yeah.
But that's mad though. Imagine, yeah, like Chinese people experience racism, their businesses, people not messing with them, all this because of COVID, and it's Trump saying it's the Chinese flu, blah 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 blah, and everyone's just like, okay, yeah, well, hopefully, we've experienced this for years, and hopefully they'll have an understanding, and they'll understand how we feel, blah blah blah. As soon as it kind of dies down, fam, they do the same thing to African people in their country. Why? Like, whoa. Is it they're copying and seeing who they can blame, or what? I don't get, like.
But you know what? A lot of these other cultures, yeah, they've actually got like a anti-black culture, fam. A lot of these other cultures, like,
where learn from? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's learned from somewhere.
Yeah, it all begins at home, but like I think it's a lot of these other cultures, bro. Like you find that they just don't like black people. Like in a lot of these other cultures, like especially even Chinese, all these other cultures, like culturally, they don't like black people, bro.
Where does it resonate? Is it through the media? Is it through is it through
I believe.
Teaching them, because at the end of the day, like Chinese people, there was Oriental slaves as well. But why the hate? Like why would you hate? I think it has to be the media.
Has a part to play in it. But I believe this, like when it comes to like other groups, other minorities treating black people a certain way in it, I believe that they see that obviously like how white people treat black people, racist white people treat black people, innit? And like they see that and they're like, you know what? For me to get ahead in society, I've got to do the same thing. So if I do this, innit, like I can probably be on the same level as this white man. You know what I'm saying?
So in a minute, yeah.
Yeah, so they try and work hand in hand with them because they feel like, okay, if I treat them like that, then this white person will treat me better. Because the crazy thing about it is that the other white people that are racist don't even like him anyway.
No.
You get me? So like, who you working for, fam? But I think it's just a sick mentality, innit?
Yeah.
A lot of people are very sick culturally, and they do certain things like, but just in the name of accept.
But it's crazy when something is so deep rooted that it affects your you don't even need to think about it. Like you're like it's embedded. There was one, like my brother sent me something this morning where there was like the looting and stuff, and there was a white girl looting, and the reporter was just like, oh yeah, the looting's crazy. This lady just went into the shop and she's coming up.
Cheesecake thing.
Huh?
The cheesecake thing.
Not the cheesecake thing. Then coming out with the stuff, and then they said, let's just hope that it's an employee and she's not looting.
That's a cheesecake thing, fam.
No, she was grabbing clothes, I think.
Huh?
She was grabbing clothes.
Oh, that one. The cheesecake one as well, fam. She's like, oh, maybe she got it from a person that was baking from down the road, didn't it?
Yeah.
She came out of the cheesecake shop, fam. Like, come on, man.
Like already, making excuses. Like, I was like, what?
It's part of people's mentality, fam. Like these people, that are like who created racism in it, like Europeans that created racism in it, like they've finessed everybody. Everybody's been finessed, fam. And the thing is, you don't even realize it because it's just part and parcel of your character, innit? Like everybody. This is the biggest shag. Like racism is the biggest shag, fam.
It's the biggest shag. Yeah,
it's the biggest shag. Like I don't even think that those Chinese people that do that bullshit to people in Africa, from Africa, no deep down, like, oh, I'm doing this because X, Y, and Z. Like, it's just part and parcel of who they are. You get me? Because I believe racism is just it's the biggest shag. Everybody has been shagged.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.